So my pawb, Sidachi, hello everyone, how are we all? Right, I'm back with a quick video today. Hopefully it's going to be quick because I'm sneaking in before we're off tomorrow morning to go and visit some family in the Midlands. And we're also going to go to Bletchley Park, which is nice. We've been there before, but last time we went, the bit that we really wanted to see, the computer section, was shut. So we're hoping that it's going to be open this time. So by the time we come back, I won't have time to do a video before next Wednesday. But if I set this up, I can schedule it and it'll all be ready to go. So by the time you watch this, I'll have been. So we'll be back. Okay, right, stop waffling, woman, and get on with it. So today I'm showing you some cards that I've made using Filled with Happiness stamp set, the Thoughtful Expressions dies, and the Modern Oval punch. So I've actually had a chance to make a few cards. I've started a few others, but I haven't had the time to finish those, so I'll show you those at some other point. But we will put one card together today. So the Filled with Happiness stamps are all designed to go with the punch. Oh look, you can see a reflection of all my bits of rubbish. That's fun. And it's a photopolymer stamp set, so you can see through when you're stamping, which you need to be able to do because if I show you one of the cards that I've made. So I've made this. So I stamped directly onto the blue card, and then I don't know if you can see, if I pull that back, you can probably just about make out a little blue line underneath there. So I stamped onto the blue card, and then I stamped onto some white card, and then used the punch to punch that out, which you can do. And the stamp that I'm actually going to use today, I don't need to do that. It's just the stamp that says, let me find one that I've made. Oh, have I actually made one with that one? Oh yes, I have. Yeah. It comes out like that, so it just literally fits inside the punch shape. So, shall I get on and make the card that I made first, or shall I show you the cards that I made? I might do that. I'll show you the cards that I made. Let's put that there. Oh, and the Thoughtful Expressions dies are these ones, which are this lovely sort of flowery shape and a label-y shape. The rest of them go with the stamp set that I don't have. I really only bought it for these shapes, and I'll show you what I've done with some of those momentarily. Right, let's put that there, because I'm going to need those in a minute. So these are some of the cards that I've made using the Filled with Happiness stamp set. So I've done this one in, I'm not going to be able to remember the colours. I'll try and remember to put them in the description. But there's this lovely yellow one. And then I found I'd still got some of this old gingham that's just long retired, this one. But I thought that would be quite nice. So I did that one. And the blue one you've already seen. And the fresh freesia. I know that's definitely fresh freesia. So that one, I stamped that stamp, and yeah, you could see it underneath if you looked. And then I stamped that separately on a piece of white and punched that out. That was my favourite until, you can't quite see, I managed to dint the card as I was putting it on, so slightly spoiled. And then this lovely pink one. And then using some card backgrounds that I'd already made for previous videos that I'd still got lying about, I did a few of these. Now with these, the background bit that's sticking out is literally just this shape punched out, cut in half, and then stuck slightly further up. I'll show you when I do the I'm going to show you one similar to this. So this one, I thought I'd cut it at different widths. So I think this is centimetre, 2 centimetres, 2 and a bit, and then whatever was left. Couldn't tell you to be exact. And then again, some of these other backgrounds. Hello, miss you. Yeah, that's part of the stamp set as well. And that. And then this is using the dies. So basically, I just got loads of different coloured card and DSP and cut out lots of the die shapes. And then I've only stamped a few. So I've stamped that one with friend, and then I've just cut out some DSP in a triangular thing there. That one, just a note. And that one with the lovely perennial lavender. Love never fails. Ooh, get it in screen. There we go. So that's those. Now, as I said, I did cut out a load more, which are all here. Some of them I've started sticking them on, others are not. So there's various colourways, and I've got as far as sticking these bits together, the layers. That's quite fun because you've got to sit and work out which layer goes with which other layer. So that's fun. I'll do those when I get back, and then they can go on my friend's charity stall. So the one I'm actually going to make now is, as I said, using the just a note, make sure I get it the right way up, stamp, and see if I can get it onto that block. I hope I don't get my head in. No, I think I'll use slightly larger block. That's better. Yeah, lovely jubbly. So these pieces I've cut all the same size, and it's the same lavender, perennial lavender with the lovely light, but then I've turned it over. I've also numbered them just to make sure I get them so that they all fit together nicely. So I've made them so that there's a little bit of a gap between each of them. No, that's the wrong way around. So when it's finished, hopefully it will look like that. So I've already put the double-sided tape on the back to save time. So let me get me a little jar. So yes, as I said, we're off to visit Kevin's family for the weekend. Well, a long weekend. We're going tomorrow, which is Friday, and coming back Monday night. So we also pop over and go and see Kevin's mum and dad's grave, because we haven't been there for a while. In fact, we don't think we've been over that way for a couple of years. So definitely time we were going to visit. They've been over to see us, some of them, in the meantime. And then later on in the year, oh, come on, we're going to go down to Gloucestershire, where most of my family still live. Oh, why won't it come off? And we'll go see my dad's grave, because I definitely haven't been there for quite a while. Yeah, I couldn't honestly say. And it's 15 years since he died. Right, here we go. Oh, I thought I was never going to get that off. Right, let's try and get this end off now. Yeah, so today I mostly been packing suitcases and doing a bit of ironing. Mostly so that I don't have it to come back to, because there's nothing worse than coming back from being away to a pile of ironing. And one of the things I've had to iron is, because we've had guests in the twin room, there's a pair of duvet sets that I use that are lovely, but you have to iron the duvet cover because otherwise it's an absolute nightmare. Normally I don't iron duvet covers. I iron the pillowcases so they look nice, but I don't iron duvet covers. But this set, or this pair, they're from IKEA, and they've got, you know, say in the olden days, like duvets have been around forever. Not. I mean, you can still get them now. You'll get like a frilly edge around the outside of the actual duvet cover. Well, these have got not a frilly edge, but they've got a stitched edge. And oh my goodness, it's an absolute nightmare. I mean, it looks lovely when it's on the bed, but it's such a pain having to iron it. I can't really afford to just replace it and give it away. I suppose I could sell it to somebody else. But the other thing is that it's green, because the twin room is the green room, or ystafell in Welsh. And finding green bedding is really difficult. So as soon as I see any, I think, oh yes, I'm having that. So when I saw it in IKEA, I thought, oh, I've got to have that. Little knowing that I would regret it. But there we go. Right, so get that the right way round. Oh, I've not got that quite straight. That's a bit whiff skew. Never mind. Yeah, so bits of ironing, and having to get up very early this morning to go and put the recycling out, because I don't know what it's been like where you are, but here it's been stormy again. So I wasn't going to risk putting the recycling out last night, because it would have ended up on the north shore of Llandudno, because it was very windy. So I had to get up really early this morning, but I went straight back to bed again, got dressed, well, semi-dressed, went out, put the recycling out, came back to bed, which was very nice. Okay, I'm going to fold this over and burnish it while I remember. Yes, and as I said, while we're over in that direction, we're going to go to Bentley Priory again. Haven't been, as I said, for ages, and hoping that everything that we want to see is going to be open. Now I want a piece of paper just to make sure. There. Yeah, that's good. Sometimes with this black you have to give it a good smoosh. Okay, here's my card. So I'm just going to stamp that there. Yeah, make sure it's in shot. Good press down. Lovely. Wipe it on my chamois. Et voila, lovely and clean. Right, let me put that back in the box before I forget, and put the lid on that before I go and stick my those great big paws in it, which is my want. Okay, put those over there, and now I will get the punch. Now, Stampin' Up punches are great because they store like this, because they've got a little lock on them which you can unlock, and then it opens it so you can do your punching, and it takes up less space like that. Unfortunately, two of mine I have at some point dropped and the catch is broken, so they're permanently like that. They won't close. Well, you can close them like that, but as soon as you let go, because this bit's broken, or the bit just in there, the catch. So those two sort of stick out a bit from the place where I keep them. But anyway, I'm waffling. But that is a handy thing that when you've locked them, they take up a lot less space. So let's eye that up, get that in the right place. Lovely jubbly. So then I'll just lock it and then I can put it away. So that's my sentiment, and this is what I'm going to put behind it. And all I'm going to do is get a pair of scissors, by eye, cut it in half. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect because you won't see it. So I need some glue, and I'm going to go around there. Make sure I get it the right way round. Now, yeah, do it this way. I'm going to do it the first one I do this way, put the coloured bit down and then put the sentiment on top. And then the second one, I think I do this way. Ooh. Try not to drop it. I think that's about right. Oh no, that's a little bit too much. Can I still unstick it? Yes, I can. In fact, no, I'll do it this way as well. Then I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So that's literally all I've done. Cut that in half and then just offset it slightly so that it's got a little bit of a background. So with that, I think I'm going to put that up on dimensionals, which I have put over here. I've been moving things around. You know how it is. You think I'll tidy up and I'll make sure that everything's got a home, and then you think, where have I put that? Right. One at each end. Ooh. And one at each side. There we go. They're a bit easier to get to nowadays since I've moved them. Right, so let's put, what was that one? Put this on. What's the other thing I need to do when I've finished all of these? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put some bling on some of them. Now, ooh, where have I put my bling? Now that I have moved somewhere, it is over here. I've got this box, but it's not really the best way to keep all my bits of bling, I don't think. Is it that one I want? No. I think what I really... Oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. That one. Oh, or do I want that one? Oh, I think I prefer that one. Although that's the in colour ones and that's pastel ones. No, those probably won't go. I'll use those. I think probably what I need is something different. Yeah, I need something different to keep me bits of bling in. Ooh. Because, yeah, I'm still not sure what I want. I don't know what I want. Oh, tweezers. I don't think I've used these yet, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, I've used a couple. So do I want the darker ones or the lighter ones? I think I'll go with the darker ones. In fact, I don't want tweezers. I want my pickup tool. I think I'll go with the darker ones. And I'll just put one there. One there. Oh, come on. I haven't got quite enough sticky stuff at the end. Where shall I put the other one? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, let's put it there. Not sure about that. Anyway, yeah. So that's my little bits of bling. So the only other thing left to do is to stamp on the back of them with my my handmade stamp that I've got. Have I shown you that? I had it made for somebody on eBay, I think. So it's a little wooden stamp. As you can see, it's very purple because I always use purple ink, and obviously that's back to front. But it says Gwaith Llaw Gyda Chariad, which is handmade with love, and then it's got my name in the middle with a little kiss, which I thought was nice. And I keep it on the lid of, I think it's an old you know those coffee that you get in those tins? I think that's the lid off one of those, so I keep it on that so that it doesn't mess anything else up. It lives on my windowsill where I can get at it fairly easily. So yes, I need to do that on the back of all of the cards when I've finished them properly. And yeah, that's it, I think. Let me just, I'll put that away properly in a minute. You don't need to see me faffing about doing that. So I will just get all my other cards. And lay them out, the ones that I've done so far anyway. So I'm quite pleased with them. I particularly like these ones, which is very plain, very simple. You could add bling to that, but I don't think I will. Actually, I think I'll just leave them as they are. And I like that one as well. If I can, I'll have a rummage and see if I've got any more gingham paper anywhere. So that's it. That's me done, I think, for today. So have a lovely weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Although by the time you see this, it'll be next week. But you'll be having another weekend after that, so that's fine. Anyway, I shall go and stop waffling. Hwyl am y tro.